Angie, how are you? It's good to see you, Angie. Is there anyone... Oh, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Is there any character that you would like me to do an analysis video of?
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find.
Oh, really? You do want a Psycho It? So hang on. Like I said, I would like a part 2 to Cat Valentine, but other than that, it would... I would think Sinjin would be cool. You know what? Maybe. Okay, no. For the cat video, right? For the cat video. How about if that Cat Valentine video reaches 1 million, like 1 million views, then maybe like maybe I'll do something Cat Valentine related, but I don't think it would be like another analysis. I think it'd be something else.
Even the rocks do not recall.
And Sinjin and Psychowitz, I am currently trying to get a hold of information for that. Hey, B.
Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested
We're still at the first cutscene.
and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of Green Eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act.
Yeah, I think when you broadcast twice in the same day, it doesn't notify the second time. That's how it works. You gotta wait till the next day. Oh, this is a beautiful game. Hey, Ram. Hey, Angie. Hey, B.
Continue your search for artifacts in Eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
You had your Twitch open since 8?
What are we doing here anyway,
Thank
Jack?
you so much,
This place
Angie.
gives me the
Angie.
creeps.
Hey, B.
Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk.
Yeah,
What is that dark ooze?
that's why I'm trying not to talk through the cutscene.
The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go?
Helio ho ho.
Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble! Ow! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
Why What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Okay. So, you get the gist of the story. We gotta save our friend here. Okay, and good the... Wait, what the... Hang
This
on,
device
left,
is a
right,
communicator.
okay.
With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
Okay, so guys, this is my favorite video game of all time. This is Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. And I did say before that for my birthday I will do a stream of the entire game. I'll probably do that stream on YouTube. Okay? Or maybe not. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But I will say this. When's my birthday? Oh, it's a secret. I'll put the video out on my birth week. How about that? Huh? Little bit of Trina in all of us. Anyway, so basically the whole plot is I gotta save my friend who's the guy on my shoulder and help him turn back into a human, right? And if you look at the landscape, look how green it is, man. Like, this game is very beautiful. This game came out in 2001 on the PlayStation, and what you'll notice while we play it, there are no loading screens. There are absolute zero loading screens.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
You and your cousin played it? Yeah, man. Like, it was me and Marcus, actually, and that's why we always said, like, we're Jak and Daxter. I'm Jak and he's Daxter, right? Junior and Marcus, Jak and Daxter. That's kind of how that works. We also said, like, oh yeah, Sam and Cat. You know, there's a couple others. But Jak and Daxter was always a big inspiration for me as far as, like, fun games. This is what I based all my favorite games on when I was a kid. I'm like, oh, is it anything like Jak and Daxter? If it's not, then it's not a game I want to play, kind of thing, you know? There's a little bit of Trina in all of us. Autocorrect's on my phone. What does it autocorrect to? So that's a power cell right there. Oh, they stopped me.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer.
So what I'm going to do, right, I'll probably do the whole first level on stream. Like, I will live the entire first world, like all of it, 100%. We're going to 100% the first world of this game, and then I'll call it a day for the stream, because I know some of you guys have school tomorrow. Don't think I didn't know. Okay, and I don't want to keep you out here, you know, too late. Oh my gosh, that was so loud, that confirmation prompt. Also, are the volumes good? Everyone can hear me? We're all good? So you're just replaying the game for us? So what I'm gonna do, right? I will go through the entire first world...
You found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
What I can do, right? I'll 100% the first world today on stream, and then starting Friday, I'll restart. Okay? So right now, it's just for us to have a nice chat before the weekend ends, kind of thing. Because I like it's kind of cool. Like I love having you guys in chat and everything because it feels very welcoming. As I said, it feels very therapeutic, but also it's fun to have just like friends you can chill with and chat with, you know? Yeah, gotta put my phone up at 10. 10. It is 9:11 right now. Okay, so we will. Don't worry, shouldn't take that long. 12, eh? Ooh, okay. I'm gonna see if I can beat this in 2 hours, like the first level. Okay, so now I'm in speedrunner mode, okay?
I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
I know there's precursor orbs here. Speedrunner mode, activate. Where else are there precursor orbs? Because I'm gonna 100% this. Or at least on 100% Geyser Rock, which is where we are right now. And then I'll do 100% of the beach level. Or wait, where do you want me to go? Do you want me to go to the scary jungle, or do you want me to go to the beach level? You decide.
Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to
PST. So what time is it for you at PST right now?
Activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Scary jungle? Alright, scary jungle it is. Yeah, I used to be afraid of doing that level when I was a kid. And I'll show you why. There's a lot of things that can creep you out in this game, I will say. I'll show you like I'll give you a full rundown too of like what I really digged about this game as a kid and things that like, you know, kind of traumatized me.
Cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
So yeah, basically all this eco stuff is unstable clusters of the world's energy that Jack, the main character, he can channel to do different things. So blue eco makes you go fast, green eco, which is this, it gives you health. Right? And I won't tell you what the other colors do yet, because I want you to experience that, you know, because some of you, this is your first time.
This is a precursor door.
We love creeping out our viewers.
612
RAM, really?
Blue eco through your body.
Through your body. Blue eco through your body. 612 you are. Wow, Ram.
That's a blue eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
PM. You know, I figured PM as much, but 610, like that's about 3 hours behind me. Because right now it's 9:13, or it's probably 6:13 for you.
Good work.
Are any of you Canadian, by the way? Just curious.
With Blue Eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years. Those little green balls of energy on the ground.
Hey,
are
little
a
big
type
kid.
of Eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or one big green
What
one
even is
to
Daxter? He looks like a
increase your
lizard.
health.
Oh, he's Austin. Hi, Austin. Oh, I keep forgetting you're an Austin fan. It's one or the other. I'm confused. Okay, so Daxter is called an Otzel. It's a combination of an otter and weasel. That happened because he fell into a vat of dark eco. So remember how the eco each does a different thing? Yeah, so there's blue eco, green eco, and so far we've also experienced dark eco. You know, that's my favorite color, dark.
You can jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
There, I completed all the precursor orbs at Geyser Rock. So this level's done. We don't have to come back. So you said you want me to go to the scary jungle first? Favorite Hyena song? Ooh, it's gonna be a star. It's the theme song. I think Hyena's theme song is one of the best theme songs. Dark is a great color. Okay. Cutscene time.
Good training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Okay, good question. Favorite thing to do when not making music or videos? I like skateboarding, but I can't do it anymore because of COVID. So, like, what do I do other than, man, you just asked me like a very existential question, man. What I think, what do I do? Okay, hang on. I'm going to activate a cutscene and I'm going to think about an answer for that. That's like really good. Okay.
Hey, baby. What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grav Zoomer?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
You don't know what you're missing.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
Okay, so what I was gonna say, and no, it's not that I don't do anything else. It's just I figure you were asking based on hobbies, right? Like, what do I like to do? Not like anything work related, but I really like Nerf, Nerf blasters. I'm really into the Rival series recently. They shoot the round balls. I used to play paintball. I played airsoft once, and it was fun. It was for my birthday actually, and my team won 3 times in a row. It was awesome. But yeah, you said Scary Jungle first, right? But Scary Jungle's that way, Beach is this way. And what I'm just gonna collect these right now, because there's some collectibles in Sandover Village, which is the main hub, which is where we are. Think like Peach's Castle in Mario 64. Yeah, we'll do the Scary Jungle first. Don't worry, I got you guys. I got you. I heard a scouter fly. Yeah, there we go.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Another thing I want to point out to you guys and gals, and I'm not kidding about this. See how it got darker? The sun was out, but now it got darker. That happens throughout the entire game. Like, there will be an actual passage of time. And what I'm trying to... Oh, I forgot I can do this in the game. Yeah, see how the sky got darker? You'll actually begin to notice, like, oh, snap. It'll get lighter if we keep playing. But right now, we're on speedrunner mode, which means I'm going to try my best to finish Scary Jungle, which isn't the real name. We're just calling it that. Pretty realistic. This game came out in 2001, and games today don't do that.
You can get this open if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
These are called yak cows because it's a yak and a cow. So there's another example of animals. Sorry. This game was very ahead of its time, and what's crazy is that people remember the rival games to this. So there was like, what's it called? Ratchet and Clank, there was Sly Cooper, and more people talk about those games than they do about this one. And then like Naughty Dog, the guys who made this game, they also made Crash Bandicoot, right? And they made Uncharted, and they made The Last of Us, like other very popular video games, but no one ever talks about this one that they made, and it is my favorite. Like when I was a kid, I grew up playing this game. Games today are more focused in... What? Other things instead of logical things. Legit. So many loading times in games today. Remember when that wasn't a thing? Like I said, this game, you will never see a loading screen. And I can walk from the first area of the game.
Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
Yeah, I can walk from the first area of the game all the way to the end. It would take about Take about like 20 or 30 minutes for me to actually do that, but you'd never see a cutscene. Okay, I'm not gonna activate that. We're going to the scary jungle. Have you played the Uncharted games? Yeah, it's not my cup of tea, but I know a lot of people that like it. Like, a lot of my friends like that series, which is fine. Remember, just because I don't like something doesn't mean it's bad or anything. Like, sometimes there's plenty of bad things I really like, and then there's plenty of good things that I'm not a big fan of. Right? And Uncharted is a pretty good series. I think the first Uncharted is pretty bad, though. It started getting good at 2, and a lot of my friends, they will tell you the same thing. Like, the first Uncharted game, it's not even a long game, either. It was like $60, and then you only play it for 3 hours or so, and then boom, the game's done. It's like, well, what did I just pay for? Okay, so, you ready? We're about to enter into the scary jungle. Gonna see if I can actually 100% it, though. So this snake right here used to scare me as a kid. This is some, like, Jungle Book stuff right here. But it looks so much scarier. And the way you have to defeat him, like... See, sometimes I still miss. I've played this game so many times, and I still miss the first hit against that enemy every time. OMG, I'm gonna get nightmares. Well, I destroyed it for you, don't worry. Your hero is here. Nope. And see how the music changed as well? If you notice, the music shifts into the next area you go into. It doesn't just stop abruptly. It'll, like, fade in. Another snake. See, I always miss the first hit. Maybe I should try kicking first. Also, there's many different things to do in each area. Just letting you know. That's why you'll see me go from one thing to the next. I'll just watch a happy movie later. What movie do you have in mind? Also, thoughts on Roblox. Roblox? I played it as a kid. I really liked how it was back in the day. I liked how people could make their own levels and stuff like that. That was so much fun in Roblox. I don't know if it's still like that. It probably still is, right? I don't see them changing that. Whoops. Someone asked something. First Uncharted feels like a cheap 70s action film. It does. It does, but, like, I think there's a degree of charm that you can find in a 70s action film. Hey, I got it. That you can't find in the first Uncharted game. We're going for 100% completion, so I never have to come back here until we stream again next week on Friday. No. Okay. I love that roll jump. When I was a kid, I tried doing that. I almost broke my spine. That. Like, you can roll, that's one thing, but then to just throw yourself. Physics, man. Are you going to stream on YouTube or Twitch on Friday? Twitch. I'm only streaming on Twitch from here on out. Which is kind of sucks because I know there's some people that didn't hear me say go on Twitch. Some people weren't on that live stream on YouTube, so they're not even here, like, on Twitch. Like, I don't think Cool Man ever got the memo, for example, right? I wish there was a way I could, like, let them all know that, even though I already did. Yeah. I wish there was an easier way to get the message out there, because I don't want to spam my subscribers either. I might do one more stream on YouTube. How about that? I'll do one more YouTube stream. Like 1 or 2. No, I'll do one more, and then I'll do the Jack and Daxter one on YouTube. How about that? That's what I'll do. Okay, that's the plan. What game should I do on YouTube, though? Should I do Gravity Rush? Or maybe Gravity Rush isn't a good idea. Well, I'll put out a voting poll, and then you guys can vote for it. I think we all heard you say to go on YouTube. You said, whoa. Yeah, I know, but not everyone was on that stream is what I'm saying. Not everyone was there. And I know I repeated myself because I knew some people were coming and going. Can I survive this fall? I think I can. As long as you kick before you fall. Oh! Forgot. Yeah, as long as you kick before you fall, it'll save you a bit of trouble. So these yellow boxes are actually dark eco boxes, and if you hit them, I think it kills you instantly. Like, it does damage, but there are ones that kill you instantly. Cool Man wasn't there. No, he wasn't. That's why Cool Man hasn't been here. Right? See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I have to keep streaming on YouTube just to get a few people to come over on Twitch. Which is, it kind of sucks, because then it's like, I don't want to spam my YouTube audience with like, oh, come on Twitch, because then I feel like I'm becoming the thing I hate. I'm becoming someone who's just, follow me on this, follow me on that, follow me on this, you know? Also, you can go underwater in this game. And what's funny is, Jack will automatically come up from under the water if you hold it too long. Like, he needs to breathe. But if you get him stuck under something, he can't get out, and then you'll die automatically, and it's like, oh, that sucks. See, favorite Mafia movie? The Godfather and Goodfellas. I can't pick, like, the whole Godfather series. I know people don't like 3, I think that's the one people don't like. The whole series is pretty good. And Goodfellas. And, you can just make a community post saying to go on your Twitch. I have twice now, right? And still, like, the problem is not everyone gets to see the community post in some situations. It's very specific to, like, oh, well, now you're on YouTube at this time, and now YouTube is deciding to do that.
And break the mirror, diverting the Precursor beam.
The Amazing Spider-Man series? Oh, man. Okay, so when that series came out, I was so hyped. In case you don't know, Spider-Man is my favorite superhero. Like, ever. Right? And I was disappointed that, like, oh no, Tobey Maguire's not coming back, because I grew up with his movies. And then I was a teenager when Amazing Spider-Man was in theaters, and I was out with my friends and stuff, and I really, like, I liked the first, there's so many things I like about the first movie, right? There's a lot of things I like. For example, I really like, oh, whoa. That was so loud in my headphones. I don't know if it was for you guys too.
Those tower doohickeys scattered all over the jungle must redirect the eco beam. Let's go fiddle with them.
So yeah,
Line up the beam by pointing it at the next tower.
So for example, right, I really liked how they kind of incorporated parkour into his movement.
We can follow the beam to find the next tower.
Right, like he wasn't jumping from like building to building yet. He kind of worked his way up to that. I really liked that. I also like him making his own web shooters and how the first web shooters look very like prototype looking. I really digged that. The only things I didn't like were Peter Parker himself. I really didn't like how, like, Andrew Garfield's a great actor, but I feel like the choice to make Peter Parker kind of this jerk, that didn't really sit well with me. And I know that there were a couple of, there's a few comics where he's a bit of a smart aleck, but I don't know. It felt more like he was just a jerk in the movies. I didn't like that. But like him being Spider-Man, I mean, also his motivation wasn't guilt; it was revenge. That's another thing that's kind of weird. Because he decides to become Spider-Man to avenge Uncle Ben. It's not because of like anything else. It's kind of weird, honestly. He puts on the costume to go and murder a guy. That I thought was a little weird. Okay, I'm gonna read some more comments. Oh, American Gangster is another really good mafia movie, but I guess that's more gangster as opposed to mafia. Also, Amazing Spider-Man 2 I really did not like. I got a free ticket to Amazing Spider-Man 2. I'm not kidding. Someone I knew worked at the theater, and they gave me a free ticket, and I went with my friends, and I left that theater saying, man, I wish I could get my free ticket back. I really didn't like the second one. There's so many scary and bloody scenes in it that you just get bored of it around 30 minutes in. Was that your experience watching it? Yeah, gore can get a little predictable. So, see how the sun's going up? Let me see if I can get a good shot of it. See how the sun's going up? It's so cool, isn't it? It's an MCU Spidey problem as well. What is him being kind of his motivation? Yeah, totally. Like again though, I kind of like I prefer Tom Holland Spider-Man to Andrew Garfield though, I will say. I feel like Tom Holland captured like the innocence a lot better than Andrew Garfield did, because Andrew Garfield trying to be this like, you know, quirky innocent guy, I don't buy it, man. This, well, not innocent, I don't mean that. I mean like him being this naive kind of kid. I don't buy it at all from Andrew Garfield. He seems way too witty to be just this like naive kid. Where Tom Holland, you totally believe that this guy's a bit of a doofus, a little bit, you know. Same with Tobey Maguire, and I'm not saying it's the actor's fault. I think it's just the way, like the script writing and everything like that. It kind of came off more juvenile from Andrew Garfield, and when I mean that, I mean like just immature. Where you feel like Tobey Maguire is actually a bit of a goof, and so is Tom Holland. Feels much more believable. Because Wonder Woman 1984 is just an okay movie. Yeah, I didn't even see that one. We were supposed to, and then guess what? COVID happened. Really wish we could have gotten more questions like, what does it mean?
Tell that windbag of a mayor that he owes us big time for connecting the village energy beam.
Big time for connecting the village energy beam. Also, the guy who voices Daxter, I think he was in The Sopranos. It's another fun little fact for you. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't pay to see Wonder Woman, and instead I saw it on HBO. I hear you. Really wish we could get more. We could have gotten more questions like, what does it mean to be Spider-Man? Am I good enough? Instead, we got a bunch of quips and jokes. You mean the MCU? Yeah, totally. I think the funniest thing about the MCU Spider-Man is that, like, he comes in, right? And it's like, okay, here, I'm in Civil War, and then I'm in my own movie, and then I'm in Infinity War and Endgame. And it's like, this kid would be traumatized. It's so odd to me that it's just like, you know, we come back to Far From Home, and it's just like nothing happened. He just picks up where he left off. It's like, I really don't think this kid would be fine with everything that he just experienced through the Avengers movies. And it's so weird that they don't deal with any of that.
We need to charge you up with that blue stuff to get this open.
Really? Where's Bluey go when you need it? One thing I'll say is kind of funny too. Do you know who Josh Keaton is? Josh Keaton was the voice actor of... Ooh, I'm gonna die soon if I get hit again. Josh Keaton is the actor that voiced Spectacular Spider-Man. He voiced Peter Parker, and Spider-Man, obviously. But yeah, Josh Keaton, he voiced Spider-Man and Peter Parker. But guess what? There's a Jack video game called Jak and Daxter: The Lost Frontier, and Josh Keaton voices Jack in that.
Hey, there's little lightning marks on those posts, and there's lightning coming
Whoa,
out of that
what?
vent
The
over
game
there.
just glitched. I'm glad I caught that on live stream. Jack just flew for some reason. Okay, so funny thing, the Jak and Daxter, like in canon, Jack is 15 in this game, and then he's 17 in the second one. And maybe I'll play the second one for you guys.
We need
Like
to get to the top of that tower.
I don't know if I'll be able to beat the second one because, bro, the second Jak game is one of the hardest video games I've ever completed. And anyone who plays the game will tell you that. It's a very difficult game. Jak 2, which is like so... I think that's why people stopped caring about the game series, because the first one is this lighthearted kid game, and the second one is like a teenage game where like you have guns and stuff like that. But it still keeps with a lot of the themes, which I think is interesting. Yeah, I remember when I told you I was gonna watch it on YouTube stream, and you asked if I ever read the book. Well, it was pretty boring. I'm sorry you felt that way, but yeah, I don't care for a lot of modern horror, especially when it's just, oh, it's based on a book, we're gonna make it a lot more accurate or whatever. The best thing about the Amazing Spider-Man series is his relationship with Gwen. Yeah, I agree with that. And Emma Stone was a perfect casting choice for Gwen as well. I will also add that. Yeah, Holland's Spidey seems like a plot point or comic relief more than a character. In like the Avengers movies, yeah, totally. how hard is it to get Spider-Man right? Honestly, he's a very simple character. And you know, it's kind of funny, too, because, like, Superman's another character that, like, DC is just butchering Superman. Hey, Sensation. Yeah, so the way it works, if I stream twice in the same day, you won't get a notification. Whoops. Keep tracking me up with Blue Eco. We're about to face our first boss fight. You didn't miss that. Oh. Can I get it? Oh. I felt that. But yeah, so what I'm going to do, Sensation... No, come on. Not again. There we go. So, Sensation, what I'm going to do... Friday, this coming Friday, I'm actually going to do the real, full, complete stream of Jak and Daxter. Right now, what I'm doing is trying to 100% this level and the beach level if I have time. And then I will restart on Saturday. But this is just to show you guys what the game's about and like talk to you about what I like about it and stuff like that. And really just get you know, kind of give you a feel for it and give us something to do before the weekend ends. Also, did I leave any unanswered questions? I said what I like to do, right? Nerf is a really big hobby of mine.
Here, but you aren't powered up with the blue stuff, so it ain't gonna help us.
Okay. Right, I can't go through there. Okay. How do I open Blue Eco Vents again? Is it another mission that I'm forgetting? DC movies haven't been doing well lately. You know, DC is so strange the way they've done their movies. So hang on. I need to watch Spider-Man movies. Watch the first 3. Watch the original 3, Ram. The Sam Raimi ones. Watch the original. It's just called Spider-Man. Yeah, watch those. I think you'll enjoy them. I'm trying to read chat. Oh. What is Jak? He has such big, long ears. Yeah, that's just kind of how humans look in this game. But he is a human. It's just how they look for some reason. Weird art choice. Apparently, it's because the art director, I believe it was Andy Gavin, he wanted a design. So, like, Naughty Dog worked on Crash Bandicoot before Jak and Daxter, right? And then later they went on to make Uncharted and The Last of Us. But Andy Gavin said something along the lines of, I wanted a design that I wouldn't have to change when we bring Jak over to other countries. Because, like, Crash Bandicoot was a very, like, kid-friendly design, right? And when they went to Japan, they just had to change a couple things. Like, Crash couldn't have 4 fingers, because 4 is associated with death. Because I believe something related to the kanji. And because of that... Hang on, loud music.
Have been activated all over the world. I knew there was a way to turn them on. There must be places to turn on the other eco vents as well.
Also, gotta say, Kira was one of my first crushes ever. The girl who was just talking through the scanner. I really like Kira. And her voice actress. I love how she did the voice. They changed her to Tara Strong, and Tara Strong is in, like, everything now. Right? And I don't like how Tara Strong did the voice. It's so different in the 3rd game onward. But this actress, the way she does, I almost said Tara's voice, Kira's voice, it's so just like, it's like kind of raspy, kind of hoarse when she hits certain high pitches, and like I always really liked that. It's like, any of you watch Sailor Moon, like the 90s Sailor Moon? I always loved, here's our first boss. Yes, Tara Strong is awesome though, like, no shade, no shade. I just don't like when they replace like a voice that I'm so familiar with at this point with like something that just doesn't, like, I feel like her voice doesn't suit Kira. There's a way to like cheese this fight. I just forgot what it was. I think this is the way you cheese the fight. Stand in that corner. There's a lot of tricks in this game. Like, you can... Yeah, that's how you choose the boss. Okay. Alright, here we go. Alright. Pretty sure Kira is Ashley Bale. No, she's not. Someone look up her name and put it in the chat, please. Who played Kira in Jak and Daxter 1? Oh, wait, I have to take it and then... Okay, cool. But I don't have all of them. Hang on, how many are in this level? I'm missing... Whoa. It's so loud when I exit. Is it that loud for everyone else too? Anna Garduno. Wonder what she's doing now. But yeah, the voice acting. I really like when the female voice is kind of raspy like that because it's so uncommon today. Every female voice is so crystal clear. It's either the serious female voice or the childish female voice. There's not enough unique, like, what's her name? Marceline from Adventure Time? That's a unique voice. That, like, you can't mistake that voice for anything else. That is Marceline, right? Same with Princess Bubblegum. As a matter of fact, everyone, every character in Adventure Time, the voice actors they got, perfect. Just absolutely perfect. Okay, so hang on. I need Blue Eco to get the last, I think that's only 10, though. Okay, so let's see what I can do. Also, hang on, I will get back to the chat, just let me do this. Promised you scary jungle, and I'm gonna give you scary jungle. If I die from spikes. It cut off? What cut off? My audio? No, my message. Oh, sorry. Yeah, if your message is really long, then it... There we go. Alright, and how many, Open the large temple. Oh my gosh, it's so loud. It's so loud, guys. Okay, so hang on. Let me just complete this, and then I'll read the chat, okay? Alright. Are you kidding me? That was a massive fail. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. B has to go? Oh yeah, I forgot. You did say what time. No worries, B. We'll miss you. Euphoria? Yeah, I really gotta get around to that, don't I? Bye, B. Take care. Alright, so the last thing I have to do here is fish. And it's the worst mission in the whole game. And when I was a kid, I would always get Marcus to do it for me. So after I finish the fishing mission, I will read the chat. There we go. Usually he's laughing.
What do you have in the basket?
Nothing to talk about. Them monsters patrolling the ocean took a bite out of me fishing rig. And now they're gobbling up me catch. No matter what I try, I can't seem to catch a single fish in this river.
Woo! Maybe it's your breath.
You think you can do better? Try scooping up river fish with a tiny net. I'll give you a power cell if you can catch 200 pounds of them critters. And then I'll let you and Shrimp here use my speedboat to get to Misty Island. You want to try the challenge? There are two types of good fish to catch. 1 pound fishies and 5 pound fishies. If you miss 20 pounds of good fish, then I'm gonna take me net back from you. There are poisonous eels in this river. Catch even one of them boogers, and you'll poison the whole darn catch.
Yeah, right? They don't make games like this anymore. Times have changed. But hang on, I gotta focus. Give me your strength, chat. Give me your strength. I always
Here
used
comes
to...
a big one.
I always goof this mission up. Come on. Oh, come on. No, eel. Nope.
To the left.
Oh, gee, thanks. Oh, I suck so much. Oh, what if fishing was like this? This would be so crazy, wouldn't it? Yes, I know I
Here
missed.
comes a big one.
Come on,
Missed.
No, no, no.
Steady, boy.
Breathe, breathe.
Missed.
No.
Here comes a big one. You missed your jumbo, laddie. Hold steady. You're almost there.
Don't tell me that, man, because then I'm gonna...
Steady, boy.
No.
You did it.
Can't believe I did that.
200
Okay.
pounds of fish.
All right.
Here's the power selector.
Steady, boy.
Use my boat at the village dock whenever you like.
Use my boat at the village dock whenever you like. This was satisfying, low-key, yes. So when I was a kid, I could never beat that mission. I'd always get Marcus to do it for me. And it's gratifying to know that as an adult, I don't I don't have to. But if I live stream the Jack and Daxter, hey, wait, so we're done. Yeah, look, we have 100 of them. We have all the ones. So I 100%ed Scary Jungle. So what do you want to do now? How about I clean up? Whoops. I'll do a cleanup of the regular Sandover Village, and then we can talk for a bit if you want. Don't leave. Don't leave. Okay, so hang on. Let me read the chat real quick. Just gonna read the chat. Anna Garduno as Kira. Yeah, she's great, isn't she? And Tara did well as Twilight Sparkle. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Tara Strong is amazing as far as voice acting goes, by far. So someone asked a question about phobias. No. Not that I'm aware of. Oh, see, so you gotta herd the cows, basically. Sorry, and yeah, I know, animal cruelty, right? Go in there. Okay, so that's one. I'm about to do this without even talking to him. Please don't. Come on. I didn't even have to hit him again. That's never happened to me before. Alright. Watch it make a hard left turn or something. Not bad. Okay, so I think there's one more. Yeah, there's always 4, I believe, which is my favorite number. There we go.
You gotta bring in the crops for the jewelry.
Bring in the crops for the jewelry. Sorry, I'm collecting these just because they count as ones here. There we go. 50. Check that out. Check that out. So I can stop collecting those. But first, hang on. Is Fire Canyon gonna... Okay, there we go.
Yeah, gotta bring in the crops for the jewelry.
Sorry, it froze. Okay, so what I'm gonna do real quick... I'll read the chat. DC movies. Okay, so yeah, very strange. Hang on, I've always liked these games in Ratchet and Clank. I also like Sly Cooper. I'll throw that in there. Going to watch The Conjuring. I have some horror movie suggestions. Happy Death Day. Like, do you want like an actual scary movie? Because if you do, then Jeepers Creepers is pretty scary. That's another favorite of mine. Unfriended Dark Web is kind of cheesy, but it's a fun horror movie.
Gotta milk those yacht cows. Oh, it's you. Oh, just resting my tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery yacht cows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier.
Also, Sensation.
Trying to get them back into the corral.
Didn't I just do that? Did I miss one? Don't play with me, old man. I just did that. Look, there's 4 of them. Is there a 5th? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Parasite Jay? No, I haven't. Movies I gotta watch. I have not seen Parasite yet. I will, though.
That lazy farmer owes us a power cell. Let's go talk to him.
Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
Don't spoil anything for Parasite, please. I want...
Let's go check out old Fish Brett's speedboat at the dock.
I want to watch Parasite. Whoops. Oh, so see how Jack just tripped? That's what happens when you go too fast for the game to basically load everything in front of you. That's how they avoid loading screens and stuff like that. The game is constantly being updated as you move. Right? And that's what I think is so amazing about that. But that's why Jack tripped there. I was going too fast. Where's the other scout flag? How many do I have now? 6? Okay, I need 2 more. Why is it so loud exiting? Whoa, whoa.
Oh, what a wonderful sight. I thank you. And the entire village will thank me. Boys, you have restored power to the village and guaranteed my re-election. And for that, my boy, you earned a power cell.
Sopranos actor. Yeah, the guy who voices Daxter, he was in The Sopranos. I think he only played a minor role, but he did play The Sopranos. I don't understand why that noise is so loud, right? Because I already decreased the volumes for everything else. Is there like a 4th volume option? Oh, I was about to go on the boat. It's not what I want to do. It's so bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre. But someone asked about Birds of Prey earlier and like Joker. Have not seen Joker. I know I live under a rock. I just do other things, guys. I have a very busy schedule. But I have not seen Joker. Do not spoil it. And what's it called? Birds of Prey I did see. I saw that in theaters. And you know, it was a fun movie. I didn't hate it. No, Jayniac, you live under a boulder at this point. Angie, you're calling me out. Nah, for real. I just don't really watch a lot of popular things. Not intentionally, it's just, I just don't. When everyone starts talking about something, I guess there's like a subconscious thing that's just like...
Did you see the size of the bite that lurker shark took out of the fisherman's boat? We best stay way clear of them. I don't think we can tackle a creature that dag nasty.
Also, I want to point out, so the way they avoid... Okay, it's kind of scary. Just giving you a bit of warning. Because I know some of you haven't played this. When you go too far out of bounds, watch this. Wow, I can go this far out of bounds. Oh, yeah. You hear that heartbeat? So that scared the heck out of me as a kid. The Sonic movie? No, I have not. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, The reflection in the water is so pretty. Everything about this game is beautiful. It's such an underrated classic. And no one talks about it. A game that has no loading screens from 2001. No one talks about it. Where's the other scout fly? Ugh. 'Cause I got 6 of them. It's probably in one of the houses. Jay, I haven't seen the setup movie either. You guys are so funny. Listen, man, I don't have time to just sit down and watch movies. I gotta write analysis videos. I have to, like, do stuff with my life that doesn't involve, like, fun sometimes. There it is. You really should, Ram. Make a list of things that I haven't seen. So I do have a list of things to watch. I do have that. Oh, I'm trying to roll here. Wait, what did I say I would do? Should I keep going? Yeah, I'll keep going. So, Sensation, you weren't here for the explanation, but Blue Eco makes you run fast and open things. And, like, it also, like, yeah, it opens doors and activates machinery and stuff. Blue Eco's kind of, like, overpowered as far as, like, its purpose. There's other colors of Eco, too. Green Eco gives you health. And Dark Eco kills you. Yes, dark. My favorite color, dark. Watch this. I also like Jack's animation, so like when he punches his fist gets bigger, right? And his feet get bigger too. Can't really tell, but his feet do. What I think is really funny, after you finish punching, just kind of anyway. So those things will blow up.
All right, treasure.
So they're actually shooting me from up there, right? And we can get up there. But I'm gonna let them break these first. They keep missing. Are you kidding me right now? Do I have to just do it myself? Forget it.
Hey! That pelican just snagged a power cell! Let's go kick some big bird butt!
Ugh. Forgot there was an enemy in front of me. Oh, now they break the thing. Shoot me, shoot me! Perfect. Nice. See that? Perfect execution. Hang on, I'm gonna read the chat really quickly, okay? Also, the reason I kick at the end of jumps is because it actually, like, gives you a bit more height. Also, you know, convenient. We will force you to watch every movie that you haven't seen. Sorry, guys, I'm so out of the loop on movies and stuff. if you mention older stuff, I probably would have watched it. But once you reach like, I'd say like 2015 onward is where I'm just like, I don't know what the heck you guys are talking about. Fact, Stranger, because that was around the time. That's when I started going to university for my psychology degree. Didn't really have time to just chill and watch movies. Have you seen Wizard of Oz? Yeah, come on, Ram. You're better than this. This game seems fun, but I don't have the patience and time to play it. No, I hear you. That's why I'm playing it. It's a collectathon. Whoops. Wow, I went right over him. So, what we're supposed to do, right, is go over there to that pelican and hit it. And, like, it coughs up, what do you call it? A power cell that we need. And then we have to race it to the beach shore, right? But there's another way to beat this thing. If we use that cannon up there and shoot it before it leaves. That's something I love about this game. There's multiple ways to approach situations, right? And I didn't even learn about that one until more recently when I saw someone play the game and that's what he did. I'm like, you can do that? Like, the game doesn't tell you how to do things. Like, sometimes it's like, just try different things. It encourages that, you know? A lot of games today, they hold your hand. It's like, go do this, go do this, go do this. Wizard of Waz. Did you ever see that Oz movie? Oh my gosh, why are these sound effects so loud? You ever see The Wiz? It was like Wizard of Oz with Michael Jackson.
Well, I see that you two have finally decided to unblock my collectors. I would offer my congratulations, but you have so much to do, I won't waste your time. By the way, if things don't work out, Daxter could always get a job controlling the village rat problem.
Anyway, well, I needed him to say yes to some movie. Some movie. Ram, you have like a... You're like, before I go, he has to know a movie we're talking about. He has to. Did Twitch just censor Fools? Fools? What do you mean? I didn't say Fools. Oh, did someone say Fools and then it got censored? Also, thoughts on Jimmy Timmy Power Hour? Loved it. Oh my gosh, it was awesome. Are you kidding? Jimmy Timmy Power Hour was my jam. Like me and Marcus, because Marcus and I always said that I was Jimmy Neutron and he was Timmy Turner, and like those were our favorite shows. Fairly Odd Parents was his, and then Jimmy Neutron was mine. And it was so cool when they got a crossover. It's like, yo, it's like us.
Punch those poles out from below.
Off topic, but did you like making the Courtney analysis? Yes, I did. It took me a long time though, because a lot was going on in my life. A lot of like not good things, right? Like family members are sick and stuff like that. But my whole thing on YouTube, I don't talk about my personal life because in all honesty, I shouldn't have to. If I want to take a break, I'll take a break, right? I'm not going to announce it. But family members are really going through a lot right now. And that's why I said like live streaming and stuff is very therapeutic, as opposed to me sitting down for hours reading and writing and rewriting and then editing, and then footage doesn't work, and then making sure that footage doesn't get copyright striked on YouTube. That can be very taxing. The Courtney analysis would have come out this month if it wasn't for everything that was happening in my personal life. That's why I streamed on Saturday instead of posting an analysis video. So I'm sorry about that, but that's just what happens. Yeah, well, I hope at the end of everything's okay. That's all I'll say. Also, the victorious episode of Wizard of Oz, that was the April Fool's blank one, right? I loved that episode. And another thing, someone said, it was a while back, someone asked favorite episode of Victorious, and I said Locked Up, and then I corrected myself in another stream. I'm gonna just reiterate. Locked Up is probably my favorite Victorious special, but my favorite Victorious episode is the bird scene, the second episode, because when I was a kid, I was still really trying to figure myself out, and I always looked for the approval of, like, I guess, in many ways, like my dad, who's always been, like, extremely supportive of just everything, really. My dad was a photographer, and he was a soldier, right? And in many ways, he's one of the biggest inspirations in my entire life, my dad. And I'm glad to say that I know who my dad is, right? Because I'm getting, like, really personal, and I hope I'm not boring any of you. But there was a point where, like, my dad was very just like, I don't like any of the art you make, and that really hurt me, right? Because it's like, but I love music that I make. Because he wanted me to make like soul music and stuff, and he was like angry that I wanted to make rock music. And it's like, but like I like soul music, but it's not the music I want to make. It's not the music that makes me feel like driven, you know? Doesn't make me want to get up and punch someone in the face kind of thing. And I really love that feeling punk rock gives me. Like, I kid you not, isn't there like there's like a TikTok guy? A TikTok guy, right? Or Twitch, or not Twitch, he does like videos or on some social media thing where he like will be driving his car. Oh, hang on.
Let's buzz him for kicks.
He'll be driving his car, and then a hip-hop song will come on, and then he just loses his mind and starts, like, throwing stuff all over the car with his kids and stuff, grabbing his kid by the collar and stuff like that. That's me in punk rock. There was a time I was playing video games with the boys, right? Like, fighting games and stuff. And they're like, yo, Jay, you can pick the music for today. I'm like, are you sure? Because I'm gonna destroy you guys. I didn't lose a single round that day, and we went up to, like, 30 rounds, and I didn't lose a single one. I'm like, guys, it's because you're playing punk rock. I'm just in the zone. I didn't say a word. I was just in it, man. And that's me. That's my music that gets me in it. It's punk rock. But anyway, Bird Scene is what taught me that I don't need to look to the approval of my father or anyone, right? And what I think is ironic, many, many years later, right? My dad came back and he said, it's the music that I make now, today, 2021, that he actually says, no, you do make good music. That happened to me the beginning of this year, actually. My dad turned around and said, for the first time, he said that he was actually really happy about what I was making, and that really did mean a lot to me. It went very far for me. Let's change the subject. But the bird scene is what did that for me. It was that scene. It brought me to tears. I did say that too. And I'm not a crier, guys. Like, I'm not. I'm really not. I'm really not a crier. Like, I'll get emotional and I'll like look away, right? But like, I'll even say this, right? Like, I was at a couple of funerals and there was only one where I actually cried. And that's not me saying like, oh, I'm so cold-hearted or I'm so thug because I don't cry, but it's like, I try my very best not to. And part of that, hang on, loud noises.
Wow! They caused an avalanche! Let's check it out!
Yeah, a lot of, what was I gonna say? It doesn't matter. A lot of something. What was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Have you seen The Wizard of Oz? Yes. Oh, sorry. Old comments. Stranger Things on Netflix. Yes. This game seems fun. Gotcha. Well, I needed him to say, yeah, I remember Ram. Didn't Victorious make, like, an episode about the entire gang pranking Tori, but it was so confusing? Instead, like, I don't understand the episode. And then the Courtney analysis question. I don't know what April Fool's episode was about. No, it wasn't about them and pranking Tori. It was just a weird episode. Sleepover at Psychowitz are GOAT episodes, though. They are. I agree 100%. I didn't like the bird scene. Really? You didn't? Oh. I really liked it. Prayers to you, Jayniac. Thank you. And to my family. It's not really all that clear what's copyright and what's not. For real. I'm sure you encounter that too, Stensation. It's very odd, but I will give you one piece of advice, Stensation, and like anyone else who wants to edit. If your clips are under 10 seconds, like anywhere between 10 and 15 seconds, you're usually safe. You're usually safe. I'm a firm believer that, like, I'll give you hints, tips, and tricks on how to become a better editor, but I will never tell you everything that I know. Because there's some tricks you gotta learn yourself, because not only will you feel accomplished, but you'll never forget it, as opposed to someone just telling you everything. You will never forget it when you make a mistake, and you have to fix that mistake. You'll never make it again. You know what I mean? As opposed to someone just saying, make sure you don't do this, guys. But I will tell you that. That is one that they don't tell you. If it's like 10 to 15 seconds, you can usually get away with it. Usually. There are plenty of times where you can't. I mean, copyright's the only reason I haven't made a video about Death Proof yet. That... just my luck. I fell straight through the donut. But yeah, copyright... what? Yeah, copyright is the only reason I haven't made a video about Death Proof yet. I really want to make one about Death Proof, but the clips, man, I can't make them short enough. Every character just says one word. That's the whole video. Okay. See how the sunlight went down too, naturally, like over the course of time? I just like pointing that out. It has a like very good day to night transition that flows naturally. I'm proud of you, little big kid. I think the bird scene taught that you should be proud of your work no matter what anyone says. That's exactly what it teaches, and I love that lesson, and I love how Tori experiences it. When she's like, did I do a good job? And it's like, no, because she's failing because she keeps asking, did I do a good job? And it's like, nope, no, you failed. And it's like, what? No, you know what? I know you're a great acting teacher and everything, but I don't care what you think. Like, the scene I just did was good, no matter what anybody else says. And it's like, that's beautiful. That's a powerful scene. I wish more Victorious episodes were like that, though. There really aren't that many. What I think is interesting, though, in Taina, right? Taina has to learn the opposite lesson. I mentioned it... Did that dog just fall? I mentioned it in my Taina review, or the... Oh! That dog was a sneaky one. Glad I caught... I love catching these funny things on live stream. But yeah... How did he jump back up? In the Taina comparison, I mentioned how in Taina, the lesson she learns in the first episode is... It's like the same thing as the bird scene, right? Where Tori learns the lesson that, oh, I'm a good artist regardless of what anyone says as long as I love what I make, right? Taina, on the other hand, she starts with like that kind of confidence, but then is taught, it's like just because it's different, just because you like it, it doesn't automatically mean it's good. And Taina has to humble herself.
Good job. Now meet me down here by the egg.
It's just very interesting to me. So you have to go? Oh, did someone have to leave? Say thanks, and the rest of... So thanks, Jay, and the rest of you guys.
Bird watcher and see if we scrambled that flood egg.
I hear you. Okay, so hang on. I think the bird scene, okay. For me, Terror on Cupcake Street, that's another good one. Yeah, it does have a good message, though. I'll give it that. It does. It was really good theme for the audience. Absolutely, especially the show it's in. Favorite episode for me was A Christmas Story. Oh, nice. Punk rock is my favorite genre. No question. I hear you. Same. Horrible things happen in my life and I don't even cry. Like, I don't know how to react to that anymore. That's unfortunate. I know how to react, I just choose not to. But for you to feel as if you can no longer understand certain feelings and stuff like that, like what's natural and what's not, I hope that it's not like detrimental to you in any way. But if it is, I hope that you can overcome that. Because I don't think we should ever try to erase our emotions. No, oh, okay. So I'm gonna get to your story. Hang on. I usually laugh a lot, especially at the wrong moments. Ooh, the nervous laughter. Yeah, I used to do that too, Ram. Oh my gosh, they can reach me here? Played this game my whole life. I've never known that. They can reach me here? Okay, I think I'm safe here. Okay. We'll always love and support you, Jay, no matter what. Thank you, little big kid. Austin fan. There's this quote I really like, which is, mistakes are just proof you're trying. That's true. I will say, though, there's one quote that a Taekwondo master said to me one day. He's like, practice makes permanent. Not perfect, permanent. You can practice something wrong your entire life, and guess what? It's not gonna change, right? You're still doing it wrong. If you're practicing something wrong your entire life, practice makes permanent, not perfect. That's one thing that I'll never forget. That is a very interesting quote. Because it's good to try, but make sure you're doing it correctly. Because if I'm honest, the day I saw you were streaming, I came out as bi and my friends had a reaction I wasn't expecting, but the stream helped me get through the day. Wow, okay. I'm so glad that me and everyone here could help you with that experience, Austin fan. And yeah, don't worry. Like the Jayniac community, we're a welcome community. Like we don't. The thing is, and this isn't me like being like a jerk or like anything like that. What I mean is like we don't care. Like it's like be yourself. That's what matters. If you're being yourself, if you're being a phony, get out. right? But if you're being yourself, why would we be mad at you? We have different beliefs, we have different outlooks in life and all that jazz, but I want this to be the one and only community where everyone with differing looks won't start an argument. We'll actually just stand here and be like, you know what? It's okay. We're not here to argue, we're not here to fight, we're here to watch a video game get played, right? And chat. That's it. We're just here to have a good time. Because this world sucks right now with COVID and everything. So we're going to get through it together. So thanks, Jay, and the rest of you. No problem. I'm proud of you. Yeah. Thank you, Ram. You said that Victorious is kind of unrealistic and Tiny is more realistic. It is. Tiny is way more realistic. Whenever my parents fight, going on Jay's stream chatting with you guys makes me feel better. I really appreciate everyone here. I'm so sorry you have to deal with that, Ram. I know exactly what that's like. I know exactly what that's like, and it's not fun. I'm glad that I can do that for you guys, though. That really does mean a lot. Thank you for sharing that. And all I ever say, right, is that whoever I marry or whoever I get into a relationship with, right, all I ever think about is, like, I don't want to be arguing with this person in front of my kid. Because I know what that's like, and I know how damaging that could be. So, I try to be better than that, you know? And I try to think about who I'm dating. That's why I don't just stupid, go around, sleep with anyone kind of thing. I've never been that way. I may have flirted with a lot of girls. That's a different story. That is a different story. You were in the Mirror's Edge stream. Yeah, I talked to a lot of girls, just too many girls. But I didn't like just throw myself at everyone. It is the truth. It is the truth. That is the truth. Okay. I'm not ashamed of it either. I didn't because I wasn't like abusing anyone, you know, and they weren't abusing me. So like. And none of them have... Like, the thing is, too, I never did anything bad with any of them. Not one can come out and be like, oh, he did this to me. Jayniac Jr., he's actually a total scumbag because he did this to me when we were younger. None of them can say that. I literally remember when I broke up with, when I broke up with a girlfriend, she said, like, hey, I just want you to know, like, there's no bad blood between us. And I'm like, yeah, I never thought there was, but you know what? After years later, I'm like, yo, I'm so glad she said that. There's no bad blood between us, because it's like, no, for real. Why should there be? I never did anything to you. Literally never did anything bad to you. Like, we may have argued. That's gonna happen, right? But, like, come on, I'm not... I try to be self-aware. Anyway, sorry, we're really digging deep into who I am. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, my. I hope the poor dear's okay. Here's a power cell for your valor.
No!
Look, isn't that cute? It thinks you're its mama.
Ah! I'm not your mom! You see any feathers here?
Oh, love at first sight. Oh. Listen, boys. I'll take this little chick back to the village with me and work with the sage to take care of her.
Alright, take care, Angie. It was nice having you on, Angie. Staying in the Twitch tab at 8, waiting for you to go live was fun, though. Yeah, thank you for waiting. I applaud your patience. Thank you, Angie. And everyone say goodbye to Angie in the chat. Thank you so much. It's been great. And I'll be back Friday, okay? Friday with the same game. I kind of don't want to 100% this because then it's like, well, this is all a waste of time. I'm going to redo it next week anyway. But yeah, be sure to be back. What I just said. Friday, I'll be here around 5 p.m., I believe. The schedule is on Twitch. If you actually check my schedule, it's right there. It's so weird. I caught a quick glimpse of the... Like, I have another monitor in front of me. Like, I'm using my laptop as a second monitor, which is why I was able to chat. But I caught a quick glimpse of that, and I thought there was a bomb in front of me, and I'm like, no, whoa, that already happened. Because there's a bit of a delay. Did I collect all the... No, Oh, I hate that so much. I'm going to try not to pause as much. Okay. Well, Jay, it was fun joining your stream. Thank you so much, Angie. Staying on Twitch tab, no problem. All right, I'll be waiting an hour early on Friday. Thank you. Not the noise. Bye-bye. Not the bees. Ah. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Oh, hang on, I missed. You made me miss. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's a classic. I have literally never met a single person that said they didn't like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's a good show. Oh. I hit triangle instead of circle. So you guys doing all right? Everyone's good? And yeah, were there any other lessons that anyone got from Victorious? Just curious. I'd like to hear other people's stories about like how Victorious may have helped them or anything like that. Because it is a very powerful show, and I always think, we're gonna reboot iCarly, everybody. What did anyone learn from iCarly? How to be obnoxious on the internet. Whatever. Did I get the bird? First try? There is a way to do this. Did I do it? No, I missed. They're making a drama telling Will's story. Like the fictional Will? Or the real Will Smith? It'd be cool if they spoke about his role as Muhammad Ali in the Ali film. Yes, nice. Fictional Will, why? See, and this is like... Let shows end. They don't need to keep going. Oh. Three Girls and a Moose taught me that friendship and helping your friends is more important than a crush who might not even feel the same. Interesting that that's the lesson you got from it, because at the end, doesn't Jade completely ignore that lesson? You know, Jade, the iconic queen everyone loves to talk about. She literally ignores that lesson. So it's interesting that you at least got something good out of that. That's why I look up more Tatorian Cat. Yeah, I feel ya. Ophelia. From Hamlet. I'm missing Precursor orbs. That's all I'm looking for right now. Are they in the water? Oh, here they are. There we go. Also, there's a faster way to swim in this game if you just keep pushing forward like this. You actually do go faster. Hang on, get ready for the really loud noise. Okay, so I 100%ed this too. But I didn't 100%. Oh, because you gotta pay people. Look at that. Forbidden Jungle and Sentinel Beach. We're done. I'm about to wrap up this stream, y'all. The wood taught me that fame isn't everything. Nice. That's a good one. For my friends and everyone at school, Victorious was seen as a girl show, so I guess watching the show itself was a big thing. True. I was always kind of teased for that until girls started liking me for it. So, and then everyone shut up. I kid you not, that's actually what happened.
I've collected enough power cells to fuel my heat shield. Meet me by the entrance to the fire canyon by climbing the cliff behind the farmer's house. Bring the power cells, and hurry! My father says he's seen more lurkers around.
Because I watched a lot of shows geared towards girls. Powerpuff Girls, Kim Possible, Totally Spies, Victorious, right? And yeah, people tease me for it, but then like they realized, oh wait, he can have conversations with the girls that we can't. Right? Nothing is just for boys or girls or just girls. I beg to differ. I've never met a single guy that liked Mamma Mia. Or the Bratz movie. I'm kidding. But there's, for me, there is a line you don't cross for me. Where it's just like, what am I doing? What is the appeal for me? That's what I was trying to do. Anyway. Oh yeah, for kids it's different. Okay, so hang on, I just realized. Crazy Pawnee taught me to stand up for myself and to keep asking for help in dangerous situations even if nobody believes. Ooh, that's an interesting one. I would not have thought of that. Okay, well, there is, but for kids, gotcha. The show itself taught me that you should take a shot no matter what people think. Oh, Victorious? True. Truth. Don't let the world determine whether or not you can make it or not, because if it was up to the world, you wouldn't make it anywhere. You gotta take it for yourself. You have to be.
Blue Sage. Hello?
I've never heard that dialogue before. Learning new things in the stream with you guys. Anyway. Alright, so I'll be back Friday, okay? Friday at 5 p.m. EST, hopefully, if everything works out. I will be back streaming Jack and Daxter. I can restart if you want. Let me save right now, actually. Just in case you guys are like, just pick up where you were. So, thank you guys. It's been wonderful all day today. You guys were supporting me. Everyone who's still here in the chat, please stay safe. Stay out of trouble. Don't pick fights. Just don't pick fights. But defend yourself if you have to. Okay? Yeah, bye, Sensation. I hate when people take random things and try to put them to one gender. Yeah. The funniest of that is like Lego. They're like, Lego girls. Girls Lego. It's like, you do realize girls just play with Lego. Like, what's the difference between girl Lego and Lego? It's the same. Even like girl Nerf. Here are the girl Nerf guns. This is branded towards girls. Like, you realize girls just play with the regular Nerf guns, right? That's when I think it's dumb. That's when I think it's dumb. But when it's like, here's a show that is literally about women problems. Men can learn stuff from it, but you can guarantee the target audience was women. Right? But yeah, I'll be back Friday. I'll be back Friday at 5 p.m. EST. I'll stream this game again. I might pick up where I left off, or we could just start over again. So everyone who's on here will actually be here, you know. Anyway, any final thoughts? Any closing statements? Oh, sorry. I'll just keep going until we get to the 1 hour and 30 second mark. Or sorry, 30 second. I'll be a little late to the stream on Friday. No problem. No problem. I'll still be here. If I restart the game, you wouldn't have missed much because you were here for the whole thing, weren't you? You were here at the beginning, Ram, actually. Yeah, you were. Final message, remember there's a bit of Trina in all of us. Nice callback. Alright, calling it quits. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you again for being part of the stream. It really means the world to me. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. And as always, bye-nie.